This YZ TNT chat will be about consistent growth and maturity in your personal and your professional development and career life. In looking at this, the word consistent here is purposely inserted. Consistent growth is the key. Consistent, little by little, moving in the right direction, a direction of growth and maturity. Not stagnant or complacent or a relaxed fashion, which can lead toward more of a laziness. But instead, it's a continuous learning, it's a continuous growth and maturing and moving ahead. Just something to think about. It's kind of mind boggling. But did you know even a 1% growth every single day throughout the entire year, compounded each day, can lead to a 37% growth every year? That's just a 1% growth every day. So when you think about it like that, it's similar to money growing with interest. There's an abundant growth just even with a little growth every day. So the key is really consistency in both personal and professional life. So it's critical to think about and something to aim for, really. Some things to highlight and think about in your personal life, and I'm not trying to be a psychologist here. I'm just trying to point out some of the basics and some of the main opportunities to grow in your personal life. And the first one is to really seek and embrace lifelong learning. Always to aim at be continuously learning, and not only learning in your career or your workplace, but also your personal life, and growing in even a spiritual way and even in your faith. Because part of what we're talking about here is growing in knowledge and wisdom, and it relates also to how we are spiritually and if we have a faith. And it goes back to, again, why you do what you do. And this will all affect how you seek and embrace lifelong learning in all those areas. The second one is maybe thinking about developing emotional intelligence and kind of a deeper intelligence in a way to work on understanding even your emotions and how that relates to your personal and your professional life, how you handle stress, how you communicate with others, even on a personal level, a friendship level, or in the workplace, and developing that emotional intelligence and being aware of your own emotions and how that affects the things you do. One key advantage and benefit here to think about is growing in empathy. Empathy is a key word to think about here with your emotional intelligence, to think about how the other person feels. Whether it's your friend, perhaps one of your family members, or someone at work. But this will help you communicate more effectively, navigate relationships, and handle stress better in that way. One is setting in personal and pursuing and revisiting life goals. So again, where are you going? Where are you headed? And, in 1 year, 5 years, 20 years, what are these goals? Clearly defining these goals yourself will help you break them into actionable steps together. And then you can reassess your progress each year, and each maybe 5 or 10 years ahead of you. This helps provide direction and purpose as well. The next one, cultivating healthy habits. So thinking about physical or mental or emotional well-being, exercising, eating well, meditating, or just having some quiet time, prioritizing sleep and enough sleep that your body really needs. And this will help you provide a personal growth and even a resilience when you're faced with challenges around us. The next one is building strong relationships in your personal life. Making sure you're investing the time needed to nurture those positive and supportive relationships around you. Some of that might be with your family members, your friends, your mentors around you, and surrounding yourself with people who help inspire and challenge you and promoting growth in yourself. Again, hanging out with wise people helps you grow in wisdom. So moving on to professional life and career development, There's some similarities, but then some key differences as well. Staying current in your field, number one, would be continuous learning and skills development. Again, this might be related with certifications or advanced learning or workshops that you might take, possibly industry specific knowledge or focused training. So that's definitely something to think about in your professional life and growth. The second one is seeking feedback and then acting on it. And looking for constructive feedback from colleagues or people, supervisors or mentors around you, and using it as an opportunity for self-improvement and actively working on areas that you can enhance your performance and skills. The next one is building a strong network around you with cultivating relationships with other professionals, perhaps even conferences or industry groups, folks you might see online or LinkedIn, or either through associations or engineering or tech or project management associations around you. This will help with collaboration, even and career advancement in the future. The next item is setting clear career goals and creating a roadmap of how to get there. And identify both short-term and long-term goals, and then break them down into small steps and activities that you can walk through in the months ahead. And then each year, each 1 year or 5 year period, go back and look at those goals, reassess them, and see how they've aligned with where you're at and how you've grown. And then, should they be reassessed or modified going forward? Lastly, thinking about taking on challenging projects or leadership roles. This might be even think about opportunities to volunteer for tasks outside your comfort zone, or taking on leadership roles that are new to you, and it would be a new challenge for you. Challenging yourself in these new areas can often build your skill sets and enhance your visibility and demonstrate your ability to lead and solve problems in the workplace. So thinking about some of these strategies can really accelerate your professional life growth and professional career development as well, and create new career opportunities going forward.